Okay guys, today I'm going to be doing the top 5 things that I hate about the 2011 Camaro 2SS. I just want to start by saying this is not my personal car, but it is a close family member's, and I absolutely love the car, but obviously no car is perfect, so I'm going to go over the top 5 things that kind of drive me nuts about this car. Okay, we're going to start the first thing off in the driver's seat, because that's where you spend most of your time. This is a huge complaint with the 5th gen Camaro models. Anytime you see anybody do a review, this is the first thing they talk about. The visibility in these cars is absolutely horrible. It was one of those things where the designers really went for the look of the car, kind of just threw visibility out the window. But as you can see, the windshield is less than a foot tall from the dash to the top here. And then if you look all around, the windows are extremely small, and there's a huge blind spot right there with the little window in the back seat, and then also the back windshield is very small as well. Okay, the second thing that kind of drives me nuts, and this really isn't a huge deal, and I'm pretty sure they actually fixed this on the new Camaro, but the cup holders are in the worst possible spot in the car. I mean, I don't know where else they really could have put them, but this is a manual version. It's the 6-speed, and if you want to drink anything at all while you're driving, you pretty much have to put it in the rear cup holder, which, by the way, is smaller than the front cup holder, so any type of large soda from McDonald's, Burger King, etc., anywhere, you're pretty much not going to be able to fit in the smaller cup holder in the back. So small drinks are going to have to go here, and then when you drive, instead of having your arm here where it's comfortable, you have to kind of pull your arm to the side and then shift like this, which is extremely uncomfortable, especially if you're kind of banging out gears. But I believe they did fix that in the new Camaro, where the cup holders are offset more here while your shifter still stays center, so it's nice and comfortable. The third thing that kind of bothers me about this car is this is the top model for 2011, the 2SS, which is right around $45,000 when it first came out. The interior is really nice, don't get me wrong. Some of the plastics are a little bit hard. I can kind of get over that. The steering wheel is nicely leather wrapped, so is the shifter. But the one thing that drives me crazy is you have all this nice leather in here, but they kind of just said no for the parking brake. If you look at it, it's almost like a chintzy plastic that you can move around, and if you squeeze, it actually like moves. I really don't see why they couldn't have just spent the extra however much, $20, $30 to wrap the e-brake, because you get into the car and you got your hand on the shifter and the steering wheel, and it looks great and it feels great, but then you go to pull the e-brake to stop the car and get out, and you get this, and it just feels so cheesy. Again, not a huge deal, but it's just one of those things where they could have spent the little bit of extra money and just made the e-brake leather. For my last and final kind of thing with the car that I don't like is the halos and the headlights on this car are absolutely awesome, but you kind of wish that you could have the bottom LED, well actually they don't come with LEDs, but this one has it, your bottom fog lights, you wish that they could be on the same time as your halos and regular headlights, but it won't. Chevy has it set up that it won't allow you to use your running lights slash fog lights while the main headlights are on. There's a company that sells a wiring harness that allows you to use your running lights while your headlights are on, but it's just weird that it doesn't come as a stock feature. And also, this is kind of something to do with the running lights as well. This car comes with regular incandescent lights, which just look kind of old school. You would think this is a new muscle car. It's everything's supposed to be bright and, you know, futuristic looking, and they give you incandescent bulbs inside the fog light slash running light housing. So we switched ours out with some really nice LEDs in there, as you can see. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. But it makes the car just look so much newer and, you know, futuristic, kind of like what they were going for with the LEDs, not the LEDs, with the halos and the projector housings. So, again, not a huge deal. It's just some of the little things that Chevy could have changed, and I think they did fix on the newer models. The newer models have LED running lights, I believe. But that's it for my top 5 things that I don't really care for on this car. Again, like I said, absolutely love this car. I get to drive it all the time. It's a great car. But of course, every car has a couple things that aren't really perfect on it. I'm gonna do a top 5 things that I love about this car as well, so make sure you check out that, and thanks for watching, guys.